You got that radio voice.
A good mic is what I got, bro.
Oh, what you got, bro? I got a AT2020. What mic you got?
I do a lot with that voice.
I don't want to sound like a hipster, but odds are you probably don't know. It's a fucking, they stopped making it like a decade ago. It's called a BPM CRT.
Yeah, I haven't heard of that. Yeah, they got all kinds of good mics, man. It sounds good.
Have you got a audio interface with that or not?
No, I just have like basic setup. It's just XLR cable.
It sounds good though.
Thank you.
Hold up, XLR into what?
It's just XLR into a Blue Icicle, which I know ain't the best thing. I should get a mixer for it, but I don't want to spend the money on that yet.
Sounds alright enough. Yo, guess Scarlet 2i2.
Hey, what's going on, guys? Kryptex here. So I got you some more CSGO gameplay using the AK-47 and a bunch of other weapons you'll see. Having some fun, so hope you guys enjoy that gameplay, and if not, hopefully you can just stick around and listen to a few things I gotta say. Although I am talking a little bit more about the game in particular this time, I know, right? I'm actually talking about the gameplay. Oh man, I better get off this channel. That's not what I came for, but I want to talk about this game and really why I like it so much. I explained a lot about CS in one of my previous videos, just stating how I love the simplicity of this game. I'd really wish that I had played the older versions of Counter-Strike just to really see where it has came from and how it's changed, because I feel like it's kind of similar to how people feel when they play Call of Duty and they jump on the most recent ones made. They feel like they've missed out, and I feel the same way. I feel like I've missed out some, but regardless, I think that CSGO is a really well made game. I can't speak for sure though, because I never really got into Counter-Strike when it was first being made, but I think that this game is pretty balanced just looking at it from a neutral standpoint. I think a lot of stuff's balanced. Obviously, nothing's going to be perfect. Multiplayer is pretty unpredictable, and you're not always going to have a perfect game. You're not always going to have perfect matchups. There's a lot of things that go into how matchmaking works in the competitive scene and the competitive aspect. Obviously, you have people that abuse the system, i.e. smurfing and stuff like that, and then you have to deal with the cheaters that you occasionally run into. Some have more luck than others, and some have less luck than others. I'd say I'm pretty lucky. I haven't really run into too many suspect players, and usually when I do run into them, they try their best not to be obvious, but it can still be a little bit annoying. But I want to show you guys really quick a clip right here where I make a mistake and re-peek that corner even though I know there's a guy there, and did not pre-fire. And you can see again in this replay, I knew he was going to be around that wagon area, but I didn't have my sights on the proper area, and I got killed because of it. And this game really just shows how much you can get punished for not doing the proper things and taking things into consideration whenever you're actually playing it. So basically, it punishes you for anything that you do incorrectly, and I think that's what I like about it. It's a really hardcore shooter, and I've been wanting a game to challenge me and challenge all my skills and communication with teammates and stuff like that, and just really challenge me a lot. I know that sounds kind of weird, but sometimes I like a challenge. I really do accept the challenge. And I know a lot of people say, well, why don't you like the skill-based matchmaking in games like Call of Duty? The thing is, there's a lot to consider when you do skill-based matchmaking in games like that. I believe that Call of Duty could do it properly, but they don't. That's why I don't like it. One of the big things is connection is just awful. It is beyond terrible. Another thing is the fact that Call of Duty is a hit-scan game, much like Counter-Strike, but most of the weapons have easy to control recoil, so noobs can just spray you down, and it makes it just very unplayable at times. And I think the skill-based matchmaking just does not work for Call of Duty, just the way the meta of the game is. It just doesn't work, but in Counter-Strike it does. And if you're not feeling so serious and you just want to play around with your friends, hop in some regular unranked playlists. There's perfect matchups for that, and there's plenty of people that still play it. And I think that's great. So if you do want to get a skill group and you want to play against people of similar skill and stuff like that, you can go and play competitive in Counter-Strike. Or if you just want to practice your aim, which I think is a great way to practice and get some target practice and stuff, because you can never be too good at this game. It's always good to just go in an unranked playlist and just get your aim on and get some skill and all that good stuff. But let me know what you guys think about games like this. You guys, of course, have an awesome day, and I'll see you in the next one. Thanks for watching.